Terrence Howard is a genius. It's hard to comprehend whilst you're inside your physical body. We are amazing, unified souls, consciousness, fearless. Love is the key, the question, the answer. Let's dive into spirals. Everybody has been watching that Terrence Howard video on Joe Rogan. What a blinding interview. What an incredible interview. Now, for me personally, the reason I found it so interesting, since we started Star Magic back in 2016, we've been using spirals to facilitate the healing of people. I've been going on about this for a long time. A truly kind of scientific, truly deep mathematical perspective. The stuff that Terrence Howard was talking about, I could feel into it. It felt good. Some of it I understood on a conscious intellectual level, but a lot of it was way too much for me. Now it's beautiful that he's bringing it to light. It's amazing, and there's loads of people out there that will understand the deep mathematics of this. And I'm sure as you watch that video more of it will sink in. I'm definitely going to go back and watch it a second time and probably a third or fourth. The spirals that he's talking about are the key to exiting our matrix, activating our multi-dimensional light body, healing us mentally, emotionally, and physically. When people get stuck in their head, people are like, well, I've got so many thoughts in my head. I can't get out of my head. Well, a quick trick is this. With your inner eye, look up at a 45-degree rotation. Once you bounce that 45-degree rotation off your forehead and onto your crown, and then you start to bounce it around your head, it stops creating angular rotations and it switches into a spiral. Starts to spin in your head and you just start opening up in a really easy, massive way. Hey beautiful soul, if you like the content on this channel, please subscribe. Remember to hit the like button, hit the bell so you're notified on up and coming videos, and please let me know in the comments section what takeaways you've got from this video, and if there's any other particular subjects or topics that you'd like me to speak on, then let me know. Put them in the list and we'll make sure that we speak on them. I love you, thank you for supporting this channel, and remember to share the video with your friends, with your family, with your loved ones. If we want to get out of this cubed, structured matrix, we have to spiral out. All of these negative entities that move through time and space in this construct, they're all moving at 90-degree angles because we live in a cubed structure. The dimensions are stacked up on top of each other but in the same space. You can access these different dimensional spaces and go way beyond the construct that we're in, and the way to do it is to spiral. It's all about the spirals. Why is it that Star Magic, the healing frequency, is so powerful? It's because we're using spirals. Ever since I got taken to Alpha Centauri back in 2009 in a spacecraft, they downloaded these codes, and these codes were not straight edge geometrical patterns like you see in our textbooks. These were ever fluid, ever moving codes that just keep changing in the space as you watch them, and they spiral. And these codes are what became Star Magic. People are getting up from wheelchairs. People are taking their hearing aids out. People's back pain is going. People's scoliosis, kyphoscoliosis. We call it magic. And yeah, it is a kind of alchemy and magic, but at the same time, it's based off science. The true science from a scientific perspective. And all I need to do is to play with these codes in the space to create rapid healing for another human being. When you look at what Terrence Howard was sharing about the flower of life, it's mind-boggling. But when I look at the flower of life, I see a codex that this whole matrix is running off. And people say the whole universe runs off of that. Well, yeah, this universe and multiple other universes run off of that, but it doesn't mean it's the correct universal code. The correct universal code is slightly different. There's a crystal flower of life, a crystallized geometry, which runs off a different rotational spin, and that is the magic of the universe. Most people on the planet, they will listen to this and say, Jerry's crazy, Jerry's got it all wrong, and that's okay. I don't actually give a shit, but what I do know is when you play with the real mathematics, the real codes, the real flower of life, the crystalline flower of life, and you play with the crystalline mathematics and not the Fibonacci mathematics, the body changes, the body heals. People's multidimensional faculties switch on, their frequency switches, their heart changes from a cubed structure to a dodecahedral structure. And out from that dodecahedral structure, you get multiple spin points that activate a multi-dimensional Merkaba field that spins around the body, creates a sphere, and starts to activate the spiralized geometry in the body. And then you plug into the crystalline codes of the God worlds, the crystalline codes of Mother Earth, and your whole frequency shifts. There's so much more to what I'm explaining right now, but I'm just giving you a very simplistic overview of what's happening. It's a natural process, and the spiral is the key. But through the straight edges, you can create the spiral, because the Merkaba field is the key to activating everything. Now, most people are playing around with the 2 tetrahedrons, and you start to spin those tetrahedrons, you create a whole different energy. And it's the 12 points on the multi-dimensional Merkaba field that create the sphere, which is the 13th, which plugs into the 13th constellation, to the 13th DNA strand, which plugs into the Cathara grid, which is the original tree of life with the 12 spheres, which is housed in a 13th cocoon. The 13 is everywhere. Terrence Howard is a genius. At the same time, when you're trying to consciously work out these mathematics inside a time-based matrix with 12-dimensional fields that lead you up to the primary light and sound fields, when you're inside the matrix, your conscious mind and what it is that you're trying to work out logically is only going to take you so far. When you get your light body, your soul out from your body, and you go up and you see the truth, you see the spins and the spirals, and you see the construct, and you realize that what we're playing around with here on planet Earth is keeping us going around in circles. And what Terrence Howard has done is taken us to another level of understanding. But there is another level. It's hard to comprehend whilst you're inside your physical body. People come to us and they listen to our meditations. They go from a size 7 shoe size to size 9 in hours or overnight. Sometimes people's skulls grow, people's body parts grow. Why is that? They're tapping into the real frequencies, those source codes that are the real crystalline flower of life, the real crystalline mathematics, which always links back to the 0 point. The Fibonacci mathematics is a dog-eat-dog world. You've got 0 + 1 + 1 is 2, and then you lose it. Because 0 + 1 + 2 + 3 does not equal 5. The number that is next eats the 2 numbers before that, and there's never a direct link up to source. The mathematics say it all. These mathematics are running through the banking system. The whole banking system runs off the Fibonacci mathematics. I go into people's businesses and I recode their businesses with the crystalline mathematics. We got a special process for it. People's earning potential goes through the roof because they open up into a new system of potential, which isn't really a system, it's like an open loop of potential, a sea of infinite consciousness. But whilst you're working inside a closed system, which is the Vesica Pisces model, which we have in our cellular structure, which is why our bodies get old and we have to pass back to spirit and get a new body or go on somewhere else. We have to remember the truth. And the truth is in our hearts. Wherever you are on planet Earth, go out into this world and love your sisters and your brothers fearlessly and ferociously. Hug them tightly and never be the first to let go. It's the golden rule of hugging. But also give yourself a little hug. Hug me. Because when you hug me, you connect to everything. You become we. We are amazing. Unified souls, consciousness, fearless. Love is the key, the question, the answer. Everything you need is in here, beautiful soul. Remember to check out our website, starmagichealing.org. You got some of the best ascension tools on planet Earth. Hundreds of guided meditations, light language transmissions, light codes to activate your DNA, your light body, your kundalini, your Merkaba field, your multi-dimensional Merkaba field to switch on your right hemisphere. High frequency nutrition, breathwork, cosmic yoga, mystery school teachings on lots of different subjects and topics. Everything you need to be a high frequency being. The healing is next level. So wherever you are, go and check it out. You can get free access right now for 7 days to all of those tools. So I'll see you on the inside. And remember, smile, have a bit of fun, and don't take this game too seriously. It's a cosmic joke after all. And at some point, we'll go on somewhere else and it'll fade into our distant memory. I love you, beautiful soul. One love, one heart, one human family. Peace out.